Do you know that North Korea is one of the most enigmatic countries in the world? Today, we're diving deep into this secretive nation to uncover its geography, weather, politics, commercial landscape, and international relations. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of what makes North Korea so unique and why it's often in the news. So stick around till the end for the full picture. North Korea, officially known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, is located on the northern part of the Korean peninsula in East Asia. It's bordered by China to the northwest, Russia to the northeast, and South Korea to the south. The country has a diverse landscape characterized by rugged mountains, fertile plains, and numerous rivers. The western part of North Korea is dominated by mountains, including the famous Paektu Mountain, which is considered sacred in Korean culture and is the highest peak on the peninsula at 2,744 meters, 9,003 feet. The country's major rivers include the Yalu and Tumen rivers, which form natural borders with China and Russia. The capital city, Pyongyang, is situated in the southwest, near the Taedong River. The geographical location plays a crucial role in its climate and agriculture, influencing everything from the local weather patterns to the types of crops that can be grown. North Korea experiences a continental climate with distinct seasonal variations. Winters are cold and dry, with temperatures often plunging below freezing. In contrast, summers are hot and humid, characterized by heavy rainfall. The climate impacts daily life and agriculture significantly. During the winter months, temperatures in Pyongyang can drop to around 10 degrees C, 14 degrees F, while summer temperatures can soar above 30 degrees C, 86 degrees F. The country's climate also affects its agriculture, which is heavily dependent on seasonal weather patterns. Despite the challenges, North Korea has developed agricultural techniques to adapt to its climate, focusing on crops that can withstand extreme conditions. North Korea is known for its highly centralized and authoritarian regime. The country is led by the Kim family dynasty, with Kim Jong-un currently at the helm. Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader, continues the policies of his father Kim Jong-il and grandfather Kim Il-sung. This dynastic leadership has established a strong personality cult around the Kim family, and their rule is characterized by strict control over every aspect of life in the country. The political system in North Korea is often described as a totalitarian regime where the government exerts extensive control over all aspects of society, including the economy, media, and individual freedoms. The ruling Workers' Party of Korea dominates the political landscape, and dissent is not tolerated. The government maintains tight control over its citizens, using extensive surveillance and propaganda to enforce loyalty and suppress opposition. North Korea's economy is largely state-controlled, with most industries owned and operated by the government. The country has a centrally planned economy with a focus on heavy industry and military production. Agriculture also plays a significant role, but the sector faces numerous challenges due to climate and infrastructure issues. International sanctions imposed in response to North Korea's nuclear weapons program and other actions have severely impacted the country's economy. These sanctions restrict trade and investment, making it difficult for North Korea to engage in global commerce. As a result, the country relies heavily on China, its largest trading partner, for economic support. Despite these constraints, North Korea has developed some domestic industries and is working to improve its economic situation through limited reforms and foreign aid. North Korea's relationships with other countries are complex and often strained. The nation's nuclear weapons program has been a major point of contention with many Western countries, leading to a series of international sanctions and diplomatic conflicts. The United States and North Korea have had a tumultuous relationship characterized by periods of high tension and intermittent negotiations. However, North Korea maintains closer ties with China and Russia. China, in particular, is North Korea's main ally and economic partner. The two countries share historical and political connections, and China provides significant economic and humanitarian aid to North Korea. Russia also maintains a relatively cooperative relationship with North Korea, focusing on economic and strategic interests in the region. The relationship between North Korea and South Korea is one of the most complex and tense in modern geopolitics. The Korean War, which began in 1950, ended in an armistice rather than a peace treaty, leaving the two countries technically still at war. The Korean Peninsula remains divided along the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, a heavily fortified border separating the two nations. Efforts to improve relations have seen intermittent success, with periodic dialogues and summit meetings aimed at reducing tensions and fostering cooperation. However, significant differences in political systems, economic conditions, and ideologies continue to fuel conflict. North Korea's pursuit of nuclear weapons and its military provocations have exacerbated the divide, making reconciliation a challenging goal. North Korea's leadership has been dominated by the Kim family since the country's establishment in 1948. Kim Il-sung, the founding leader, was succeeded by his son Kim Jong-il and then by his grandson Kim Jong-un. Each leader has maintained a strong grip on power through a combination of political control, propaganda, and military strength. Kim Jong-un, who took power in 2011, has continued his family's policies while also implementing some economic reforms and expanding the country's nuclear arsenal. His leadership is marked by a focus on maintaining control over the population and strengthening North Korea's position on the global stage. Despite the regime's efforts to portray a strong and unified front, the country faces ongoing challenges related to its economy, international relations, and domestic policies. North Korea is a country shrouded in mystery and intrigue, with a complex mix of geography, climate, politics, and international relations. Its unique position on the Korean peninsula, combined with its authoritarian regime and strained relationships with the outside world, makes it a fascinating subject of study. What do you think about North Korea's role on the global stage? Are there other aspects of North Korea you'd like to explore? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos on intriguing topics from around the world.